Hey, what's going on, Guardians? My name is the Black Link, and of course, the season of arrivals in full swing now. Everybody is trying to get their power level up to the new cap of around 1050, 1060. There are plenty of ways to get about doing that. Of course, you can run your powerful options each week by going into the core activity playlist, stuff like Crucible, stuff like your Strikes, your Gambit, and getting those challenges done for your powerful drops each and every week. But there are other ways of grinding that up as well. And one right now seems to have to do with the Umbral Engrams that you can farm up just by playing the game or by doing the new Contact public event on IO or on Titan. And this method has to do with those engrams, sometimes, fairly often as a matter of fact, decrypting at a much higher level of power than what they may initially tell you. Now, I became aware of this last night and had a little bit of time to test around with it. I've done it about 8 or 9 times now, and it's been fairly consistent. So I'm certainly comfortable enough now putting this information out there for more people to just jump in, and it's fairly simple to do. First things first, you're going to want to farm up a lot of the new Umbral Engrams. These are those darkness engrams that you've probably gotten a bit of now that you've had some time to play through this season of arrivals. If you want a quick way to farm these up, go do the Contact public event on IO. Running that certainly seems to be the most optimized way of getting these engrams to drop. Just by playing it for about an hour, I had about 5 or 6 engrams just from running that event alone. And there's actually even a bit of a cheese for getting that event done way faster. Even if you're solo, you can run this sort of thing. So periodically throughout the event, the way to get that event to go heroic is to make your way over into these darkness-empowered areas. You'll see the pyramid in the middle shooting out a beam of light towards where they are. There, you'll usually have to take down a champion. Once you do, you stand in the rift and an orb will drop. You grab that bloom, you take it back to the bank, you bank it, and then you'll get a nice bit of completion towards the event. But, interestingly enough, the bloom here works very much like the bloom in the Pit of Heresy dungeon. That means the glitch that worked in duping that item works here as well. When you pick it up, you head over to the bank and you start to deposit it. If you swap weapons in the middle of you depositing the item, in the middle of that animation, you'll actually both deposit it and drop the bloom, meaning you get to use it more than once. Doing this means you'll be able to duplicate the bloom over and over and over again and complete this public event really quickly. You'll be able to take it heroic and fight the boss in no time flat. And of course, doing that means you'll complete it faster, you'll get more engrams, and then you can take those engrams back and take advantage of what we're talking about here. Anyways, once you've gotten some of these Umbral Engrams, return to the tower and head to the Prismatic Recaster. This is, of course, the machine that you utilize to focus your engrams towards the rewards that you want. So, if you want some of the pyramid-themed weapons, you can focus it towards that. If you want some weapons from previous seasons, you can focus it towards that. What you want to do here is focus it towards armor. I have seen this work with weapons, but it worked far more often when I was just doing armor focusing. But for whatever reason, whenever you get these Umbral Engrams to drop, like you see mine here, some of them are dropping at 1005 power level. When I focused it, suddenly its power level increased to 1007. And then when I decrypted it, boom, I got a 1010 to 1013 drop. This has been happening consistently over the past several hours that I've been playing the game, and whether or not it's intentional or some kind of glitch, we're not sure. There is a perk you can unlock for part of the Prismatic Recaster that is supposed to make your first 3 Umbral focusing and decryptions a higher power level, but it's only supposed to work 3 times, and it has worked way more than 3 times for me. So this seems to be a pretty good way for you to farm up your power level in a really quick manner. Go out there, get those Umbral Engrams, come back here, focus it towards armor, focus it towards weapons, and then for whatever reason, more often than not, those engrams are decrypting at a much higher power level than you would expect. Now, it doesn't happen every single time. It seems a little bit wonky sometimes where it'll just drop it at the exact same power level you're at, but just keep at it, and you'll see that for the most part, it does continually drop stuff above your current power. But that's basically it. Go out there, farm up those Umbral Engrams, bring them back, focus, and watch your power levels start to rise. Anyways, hopefully this helps. If this is as intended and not really a glitch, well then I hope Bungie uses this in the future for like normal legendary engrams. It's probably the way they should work anyways. But that's it, those are my thoughts, and that's how you can complete the Contact public event really quickly. Seriously, it'll make that thing take no time at all. If you got any other tips, be sure to let us know down in the comments section below. We've still got a lot of stuff to cover in Season of Arrivals, and believe me, we are cranking it out. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to drop a like, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with all the latest stuff we're putting out. But I'm out for now. As always, I am the Black Link. You Guardians, stay frosty.